Hi Pisces, this is your reading with me for March 2021. I hope you're doing well. So we are going to have a look at your side of things, surrounding and influencing energies, and also the outcome for March, which I'm excited to get out on the table for you today. So I hope you're doing okay, and we'll see what this brings us. So I've got the cards right here. These are so beautiful, and today I just feel like I matched the cards, like just look at that, right? Yeah, let's take a look. Also, if you'd like to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below since I do a giveaway every single month. If you would like to purchase a private paid reading, information will also be down below as well. They're done within 24 to 48 hours, and the last thing I want to mention is my intention items are on Etsy. So on there are beaded bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels. They all have energies tied to them to manifest your desires. So a lot of people have seen results with these items, so check out the review section on my Etsy store. You can see how people have seen results, and also there's divination coins, pendulums, charms, letters, crystals, and all sorts of other items, including face masks as well, so do check those out if you are interested as well. Okay, let's begin. So everything's in the description box below, not the comment section, the description box. Pisces, what's happening on your side? Tell me, cards. Okay, and spirit guides, of course. So we've got the Knight of Wands. Whoa. Okay, Two of Wands. We've got the Four of Pentacles, and I'm an upright reader. And the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Do that, like a little sandwich. Go. Okay, so what I see here is a really strong vibe, which is for sure to do with a lot of creative ideas. The Knight of Wands shows creativity. It also shows that some of you might be really tempted to reach out to someone, because we've got this Ace of Pentacles. You might be really tempted to reach out to someone, especially with this Two of Wands, really wanting to reach out to someone, wanting to talk to someone. There's that energy that is really coming through, you're really tempted to do so, but you're not sure if you should. Now the Four of Pentacles here shows again that a lot of you are not sure whether you should or not, because the Four of Pentacles shows you kind of staying in your own energy, doing your own thing, keeping to your own self. The Four of Pentacles also shows that a lot of you here are very focused on saving money and making better decisions in regards to your finances. Now, what you choose to do with your money is, of course, completely your choice, but that is something that I'm seeing. So in regards to that, I do see that it can really help, and it can be something that, especially for March, can help you, especially if you're thinking about other things that you want to put this money towards. It can really help. So if you're thinking about it, can be a good thing. The Two of Wands here definitely does show that a lot of you are thinking about travels. You're thinking about, places that you would like to go. A lot of you might be sort of looking online or in magazines of all these dreamy places. And to be honest, I'm not surprised, because, there is a pandemic, and traveling is it's not restricted in certain places, but it is restricted in a lot of other places. So, people can kind of get into that dream state a little bit, but I definitely feel like some of you might be making bucket lists and thinking about places that you want to go to in the future, or places that you want to explore once things get a little bit more settled down, or, depending on where you live. Some of you might have some travels actually coming up in March, again, depending on where you live, because not every place is in a strict situation. I am. Where I live, I am. But not everybody is, right? So, because we have a lockdown here in the UK, travel is pretty much forbidden at this very point in time. But I think in some place in March, something opens up. But not sure if it is travel or not. Anyways, so yeah, Knight of Wands here shows that it could be a journey, but you also want to reach out to someone. That's the kind of vibe that I get here. So let's see the surrounding influences and energies, what that's showing as well. Queen of Cups. Wheel of Fortune, Emperor, and the Hanged Man. Wow, that was fast. So, wow. Fascinating. The surrounding influences here with the Wheel of Fortune shows that there is some kind of change that's going to come your way, with a little bit of patience with the Hanged Man. So the Emperor here shows, of course, Aries season, which is also present in March. We also have Pisces season as well, which we see here. Now, it's your season. Happy birthday to those of you that have sun sign birthdays in March. happy birthday. This is your season as well, as much as it is Aries season. And I really do feel that there's a lot of intuition. So a lot of you might be really, really guided to do something. Like I mentioned, you might be really guided to go on a spontaneous adventure or journey. You might be really guided to talking or oh, I saw that saving up energy. So maybe that's to like do something as well. But which I mentioned before, but it could be to put it towards a journey of some sort. But I also feel as well that some of you might be really tempted to reach out to someone, so your intuition could be guiding you to do these particular things. So what I would say is that your intuition is going to be very, very heightened, and the reason for that is, yes, it's your season, but also because you may feel very, very emotional, you may feel very all over the place, you may feel like you have to do things a certain way, and you may just put a lot of pressure on yourself, especially with the Queen of Cups. So what I would say is go with the flow rather than trying to go against it, and also just consider your emotions along the way, how certain things make you feel, how it feels to even like think about reaching out to this person, because some of you may think like, what if I get rejected or whatnot, but it's also about thinking of the greater gain and what that could give you. So the Wheel of Fortune here is about thinking of the bigger picture. If this is not going to matter in 5 years, try not to spend so much time overwhelming yourself. But if it is something that matters in 5 years time, then maybe it's worth taking the risk, maybe it's worth taking the chance, even if things don't go quite the way you want it to. It's really about thinking of the bigger picture, right? And it's all about knowing that you have one life to live, right? This is not a dress rehearsal. So it's about, if you really want to do something, then it's okay to take that chance, because you have to obviously consider the risks of this, but it's almost like, okay, well, even if you do get rejected or things don't quite work out or this journey or trip doesn't happen, or, you know, whatever it is that you put money towards, you know, can you then get that money back, or can you then earn that money back in some way, shape or form, or is it going to be okay if you get rejected? You have to think about these things too, and think about that aspect of like, you know, are you going to be able to handle that? Basically what I'm trying to say is that follow your gut, follow your intuition, think of the bigger picture and how it makes you feel. That's literally it, right? That is March in a nutshell for you, because you've got a lot of that Aries proactive energy coming through, where Aries is telling you like, go for it, go for it, go for it. And then there's also that really strong Hanged Man energy that's like, do what you feel, but think about yourself. You know, it's giving you that emotional aspect. Water and fire cancel each other out, so it is balanced, you know, in many ways. Okay. That was interesting. That was interesting. Okay, so let's have a look and see. There you go, more Pisces energy with the High Priestess for the outcome. Trust yourself, trust your gut, look after yourself. I also feel like meditation can help so many of you to find the answers that you're searching for in March, whether you should reach out to these people or not, or whether you should communicate, you know, to certain people or not, or whether you should take certain opportunities or not. Your gut will guide you in that direction. Remember that sometimes our gut can get very overwhelmed, our brain can get very overwhelmed, and we can make some decisions out of panic and fear. So in order to lower that panic and fear, what you want to do is just make a decision when you are feeling your calmest, when you're feeling your best and not so angry or frustrated. That's when you'll know it's the best decision for you. And sometimes you just know, you know? So even if you're thinking about making choices and decisions in regards to career and job opportunities and things like that, listen to your gut and your intuition. Because ultimately, what I see here, okay, especially in the outcome, look at this. What's meant for you will never pass you by. Okay, these opportunities that are meant to come into your life will come into your life. If you get rejected by something, or you feel like, no, that could bring me pain, I don't want to do it, then you don't have to do it. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to make things extra difficult if that feels really difficult. So I just want you to know that, like at the end of the day, right, what's meant for you is not just going to randomly go by. People that are supposed to stick around will stick around, and if they don't, well, you know, maybe they may return by themselves. But it's really about just knowing that what's meant for you is not going to disappear randomly. So a lot of you here are like, you know, trying to make these decisions as to like, I think I need to do this, I think I need to do that, I think I need to do this in order for it to stay in my life. Well, actually, you don't need to do any of that, because what's meant for you will not pass you by. You know, sometimes things are not exactly a loss. They can be a gain. So that Page of Wands here is about taking care of yourself and putting yourself first, especially with that High Priestess energy. Look after you first, and life will shape itself around you. Okay, these fireworks, you don't have to make these fireworks go off and also enjoy them at the same time. That will be done for you. All right, so that's what I'm trying to say, is that you don't have to do everything. You don't have to go in the distance, set off the fireworks, and then run back and then, you know, enjoy them with, you know, with whoever. you know, you don't have to do everything. I feel like some of you are thinking, I have to do everything in order for it to work. It's not the case. You don't have to. Sometimes when you let things flow, that's when things come together, right? When you're not putting so much pressure, that's when things come together. When you're not so worried, that's when things come together. So I'd say don't stress. I know that sounds so easy to say for someone on this other side of the camera, but trust me, I've had my own experiences in life as well. And I will say that sometimes it's better when you just let go with the flow, and you just enjoy what's present, you know, and just do the things that feel good to you, and taking those occasional chances when you feel like you need to. I feel like a bit of a life coach in this reading, but hey, you know, sometimes it's important to hear some of these things as well, because it may really help. Even if it helps one person, I feel like it's a job well done, you know, for me personally, like, because, you know, there's a lot of influence. Anyways, so this is your reading, Pisces. If this resonates with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and definitely do take care as well. Bye!